YouTube? It's your boy Jarrell coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk. And in this video, I want to discuss Tomas Delorme's unanimous decision victory over Karim Mayfield last night on Boxing After Dark on HBO. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on that fight, as well as a potential fight with Ruslan Provodnikov in June. For his fight last night, I picked him to defeat Mayfield by an 8th round KO. That obviously didn't happen. He won a unanimous decision. He looked very impressive. The fight wasn't a great fight or action fight by any means. By any means, it was a lot of clinching and holding, a couple of low blows, but it was a fight that Delorme clearly dominated. He hurt Mayfield with left hooks, right hands early in the fight. And I think in the 5th or 6th round, he hurt him. It was some good action in the 6th round, some good exchanges. And, it wasn't an entertaining fight, but Delorme did what he had to do to get the victory. And he moves on now. After the fight, he was asked who he liked to fight. He said anybody HBO's willing to give him. I know him and his team would like a fight with Ruslan Provodnikov in June for the WBO junior welterweight title. My thoughts on that potential fight is that it's a dangerous fight for both guys, maybe more so for Delorme because, Provodnikov is a different animal. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He keeps going and going and going. He's very powerful. He's mentally strong, and he has an unbreakable will. We've seen Delorme get knocked out when he stepped up in competition against Carlos Abreu, the big power punching Argentinian, who's a very good welterweight fighter. I felt he was rushed in that fight too soon, and he was exposed to a certain degree. But after that fight, him and his team came up with a plan to gradually make their way down to the 140-pound division. Each fight they went weighed in less and less, and finally made their goal by fighting Karim Mayfield last night. He weighed in at 139 at the weigh-in. So, he composed himself because, it was a little scuffle at the weigh-in, but, he handled himself like a true professional and didn't let it get him off his game when it came to fight night. But he would have to be mentally strong and physically prepared to deal with a beast in Provodnikov, who's, a terrific fighter. His skill set is underrated, but I could see Delorme having success to the body because he's a big power puncher at 140 himself, as you've seen with, how he hurt Mayfield numerous times. He would have to keep the fight in the middle of the ring, stick his jab out, which is beautiful jab, power jab. His left hook is just powerful, his best punch, I believe. He has power in his right hand as well, but if he could keep the fight in the middle of the ring, stay disciplined, stay behind his jab, and get Provodnikov's timing down and keep it at a distance he would like the fight to be fought at, I can see him doing good things. Body work is a must against Provodnikov because if you haven't noticed, he can be hurt to the body. Look at his fight with Timothy Bradley. Bradley's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he clearly hurt Provodnikov in the 6th round, I believe, with a body shot. I also believe Mike Alvarado hurt Provodnikov with some body shots of his own in their fight. But, Provodnikov was in a Fight of the Year battle with Tim Bradley. He knocked him down twice. They slugged it off for 12 rounds. He came up on the short end of the decision. And, he continued his momentum from that fight into a fight where he dropped back down in weight to 140 to take on Mike Alvarado for the WBO junior welterweight title in Alvarado's hometown of Denver, Colorado. He made Alvarado quit in the 10th round. He punished Alvarado to the head and to the body. He broke him down mentally and physically and forced him to stop, forced him to quit. So, he's a titleist now. He was in the running for a potential fight with Manny Pacquiao before Pacquiao chose to fight in a rematch with Bradley. So, he's looking for an opponent. I've heard names from Antonio DeMarco, who's a good, exciting Mexican fighter who has power, who will be moving up. if that fight was to take place from 135 to 140. I also heard Brandon Rios, who's notoriously known for missing weight, but he's a big puncher, always in great fights. He's tough as nails. But I doubt that fight happens because even though Rios is saying he can make 140, we all know he can't because he struggled to make 147, in which he failed a drug test, but taking a diuretic, which helps you, lose weight. I also been hearing hammering Hank Lundy as a possibility. I think that's most likely a fight that can happen. Lundy's from Philly. He's quick. He has very good boxing skills and he has decent power. So that'll present a test as well for Provodnikov. But if a fight with Delorme and Provodnikov is made, it will be interesting to see how Delorme deals with the nonstop pressure and power of a Provodnikov, and how Provodnikov deal with somebody that has skills and power and who would definitely be advised to go to the body of Provodnikov, where that's one of his weak spots. He can be outboxed and he can be hurt to the body. So, if that fight gets made, it has fireworks written all over it. But those are just my thoughts on last night, on Tomas Delorme's victory over Karim Mayfield last night, winning a unanimous decision, as well as a potential fight with Ruslan Provodnikov June 14th on HBO. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought about his performance last night, as well as a potential fight with Provodnikov. Who would you think win? And were you impressed with his victory? Also, like, comment, and subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Go like us on Facebook at Colossal Boxing Talk, and go follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.